Hello everybody, welcome to Yale University. Before we get started on the rest of our tour, I just wanted to start you off with a brief information about who I am. So my name is Neka. I'm a rising junior here at Yale, double majoring in theater and humanities. I'm also in Bicki College, and I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, but I'm happy to call New Haven my new home. Now that we have our smoothie, Fizz of course, we can get started on the rest of the tour. Welcome to Main Street. We have some of the popular stores like Good Nature Market, or nicknamed by the students as Jihad. Crossway 2nd Street, a popular secondhand. Yes. Welcome to Main Street. We have 2nd Street, the secondhand and thrift store kind of vibe that we really like to go to. Further down at the very end of the block, we have the Yale bookstore where students can purchase merchandise and books. All right, so welcome to the Bicki Plaza. Bicki Plaza was founded in the year 1901 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Yale since its founding in 1701. So the Bicki Plaza is home to 3 different buildings. We have directly behind me the Schwartzman Center. To my left is Wolseley Hall, and then to my right is the Bicki Library for rare books and manuscripts. So directly behind me is the Schwartzman Center. It's home to our largest dining hall here on campus called Commons Dining Hall. That can seat over 1,000 students and has 4 different eateries inside. If anybody's a big fan of Harry Potter and remembers the scene from the Goblet of Fire, the Yule Ball scene, it is essentially what the interior of Commons Dining Hall looks like. It is really grandeur and extravagant, and it is a perfect venue for our formal events that we host here on campus, such as our first year holiday dinner, our first year formal, and the senior masquerade ball. But one of my favorite aspects about the Schwartzman Center that I personally love is the Good Life Center. The Good Life Center is essentially a mental health and wellness resource place for students to go to if they just need to decompress, de-stress, or just relax. I personally frequent that area a lot to go to their nap room. I love taking naps on their beanbag and also their tea services. So that's a little bit about the Schwartzman Center. And then to my left, we have Wolseley Hall. Wolseley Hall is our largest musical venue here on campus. It can seat over 2,700 students, and it is home to the New Haven and Yale Symphony Orchestra. The Yale Symphony Orchestra, or YSO as we like to call it for short, is very, very popular here on campus. For the annual Halloween concert that they host every year, they sell out faster than under 30 seconds. And the reason is because they have little vignettes and skits in each of their orchestral concerts for their annual Halloween concert that are really, really funny. So one year they had a Star Wars themed concert, and all the orchestral members brought out lightsabers in the middle of them playing the Star Wars theme song. So that just goes to show how much personality we have here at Yale, especially in regards to our extracurricular clubs and student organizations. So this is this half of the Bicki Plaza. Now if we turn around to the Bicki Library for rare books and manuscripts, this library was created by the architect Gordon Bunshaft. As you can see, it does not look like a typical average looking library, and that is because all these tiles are not windows. All these tiles are made of Vermont marble, which is 1 1/4 inch thick slabs to prevent the UV radiation and UV damage from the sun from impacting any of the rare books and materials that we have inside. Now you might be wondering what needs protecting in there so much. Well, for one, we have over 1 million books inside. We also have a central column full of 180,000 rare books. We have the pen that Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation within there. We also have the Gutenberg Bible, and we have the first draft of the first episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in there, which I think needs the most protecting out of all of them. To me, Bicki Library kind of looks like a waffle, but it is one of our most prized possessions here on campus. Before we get started on the rest of the tour, we just wanted to introduce who we are as part of the team of Fizz. Fizz is the #1 money app for college students, offering a card that helps you build credit with no hidden fees, interest, or credit checks. You simply link your bank account, use Fizz like your regular debit card, and benefit from daily auto pay that keeps you on track and helps prevent overspending. With Fizz, you can start building credit responsibly, earn high cash back at campus favorites like this smoothie shop, and access financial literacy tools, all in one beautiful, easy-to-use app. Alright, so welcome to Cross Campus. Cross Campus is essentially like the centralmost part of campus here at Yale. It is home to 4 buildings here on either side. So both sides right here is Bicki College, which is my residential college, in fact. And it is beautiful because we essentially have Cross Campus as our main quad area, our main courtyard. In the back corner over there, we have Grace Hopper College, which is another one of our residential colleges. And in this corner right over here, we have WLH. It is short for William L. Harkness Hall, home to the Women and Gender Studies Department, Philosophy Department, and the Religious Studies Department as well. So what I really personally love about Cross Campus is that it's a really social and vibrant area. You can see students lounging about right here, chilling, socializing with their friends. Sometimes you'll see students hosting barbecues, having picnics with each other, and sunbathing when the sun is out. Fortunately, it is finals week, so it's not up to its fullest potential as it could be, but it's a really great place to hang out with friends, professors, or peers, and just get to know the campus a little bit better. Some fun tidbits about Cross Campus being the solar eclipse viewing that we had last spring, where all of us, the whole undergraduate population, which was all 6,000 of us, split between the observatory and Cross Campus here to view the solar eclipse, and it was a really great and bonding moment between all of us. And even when it is snowing during the winter, you'll see students building snowmen on here, snowball fights on Cross Campus, make some snow angels, or just enjoy the snowy day and the wintry day overall. So that's a little bit about Cross Campus. Let's go on to the next stop. Alright, so welcome Welcome to Old Campus. Old Campus is where the majority of the freshman student body are housed during their first year of living. So all these buildings that you see all around the courtyard are the dormitories themselves for the freshman students. And it's a really lively and vibrant social space to be here on Old Campus. At a smaller scale, you'll see students lounging with the tree trunks, reading, writing, journaling, playing sports with their friends. Or at a larger scale, Old Campus is home to the majority of our music festivals. We're at Spring Fling, which is our largest student-run and student-organized music festival of the entire year. It is a really, really fun event and is where we invite a lot of artists to come perform at the festival. In years past, we've had Sway Lee, 21 Savage, and this past year we had Ken Carson headline. It was a really fun day overall. Other events, sometimes about a week or so, there'll be commencement, which is the graduation for undergraduate seniors and some graduate students. In this corner, they're actually setting up for commencement right now. And what you're hearing right now is our beautiful Harkness Tower. Harkness Tower is one of our most iconic and famous landmarks here on campus, and it is 216 feet tall to represent the year since Yale was founded to the completion of this tower. And it is beautiful. They play different genres such as jazz, contemporary, musical theater, and hip-hop sometimes as well. This is Old Campus, and welcome to it. With our final stop, welcome to Silman College. Silman College is one of the 14 residential colleges here on Yale's campus. Each residential college, or ResCo as we like to call it for short, houses about 400 to 500 students in each of their facilities. I kind of like to think of it as a smaller community within the bigger community of Yale. Now, I'm in Berkeley College, and I think Berkeley College is the best out of all 14 of them, but that is not to say or undermine any of the qualities or aspects about any of the residential colleges at all. They're all special and amazing and unique in their own ways because of all their amazing amenities that they have to offer. So, for example, in Silman, we're currently standing over their underground tunnel system that connects to all different sides of the buildings on either side of the courtyard. And some of the rooms that are in the tunnel system are the Silaflix, which is the movie theater that students can rent out, Silla Kitchen, which is also another place that students can rent out for baking nights or dinner nights or cooking nights. And there's also music studios, dance studios, interview rooms, you name it. If you think of it, they probably have it. But the common amenities that all 14 of us share with each other are residential college libraries that are open 24/7, gyms that are open 24/7, laundry rooms that are open 24/7, as well as dining halls. This is Silman's dining hall, actually right over here, that is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday. But for every Sunday night for dinner, each residential college has a thing called Family Sunday Dinner Nights. Each student in their residential college has to eat at their own residential college dining hall just to get to know their student body a little bit better that is actually living in the residential college. And there's also a buttery, late night student cafe kind of that students can work at to earn money and to provide meal services and snacks for students who are up studying late from roughly about 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So those are the special amenities a little bit. Now to give you more insight into the actual residential college lifestyle, if you look around, there are some smaller windows on either side of the building, and these are the dormitories of the students themselves. They can range in suite style from anywhere from 2 to 6 bedrooms with a common room or a common sharing space in between all of them. Now you might be wondering, how does a student get assigned to one of these 14 residential colleges? Well, the summer prior to coming into your first year at Yale, you fill out a student housing interest form, basically describing basic aspects and characteristics about yourself so that Yale can get a better sense about who you are as a person, and then from there they will assign you to one of the 14 residential colleges that they think is best fit for you. But yes, that's a little bit about the residential college lifestyle, and I hope you got to enjoy the tour and learn a little bit more about Yale. See you soon! In addition to your good credit, you can get a good smoothie.